So my name is Sedis. I'm 28 years old, almost 29, and yeah, I've been doing arm wrestling since I was 19, and I love it. 9.5 years now, yeah.
So how did you get started in arm wrestling?
So it was basically an accident. I was doing a lot of sports growing up, and in high school I discovered weight training and calisthenics and stuff like that. So I did 3 years of weight training in high school, and after that I had to choose where to go to study, and chose Academy of Sports. So over there some guys were arm wrestling in a gym, and they asked me, "Oh, you're pretty strong, would you like to go to arm wrestling competition in 2 weeks?" And didn't know what to expect. Went to the competition. Finished sixth, I think, in novice class out of like 19 competitors. And then after competition, Jānis came up to me, Jānis Amoliņš, and asked me if I wish to train in his club. Went to the first practice, yeah. Couldn't open a water bottle after that practice. Like, my forearms were so pumped, arms were so pumped, and yeah, been there ever since, and haven't skipped the training session basically. The very first tournament I finished sixth place, and after that did like training for 3 months, and then the next competition I was already winning like novice classes. I think my first year I won the novice championship novice class, and next year I won amateur and so on. I don't know, it's just so fun, so much fun. I love it a lot. I love to train. I love to meet new people. Love to pull on table for hours. It's just something in the arm wrestling community that is very, very like close to me. Everyone's very friendly. Like doesn't matter. Either you pull the guy or not. Before after the match, everyone wants to hang out. Do after pulls, and I don't know any other sport where like after pulls can go can be longer than the actual competition. So yeah, that's why.
Okay. So how's the community like in Latvia? There's clubs like every city?
Right now it's getting better. Like maybe 5 years ago there were a couple clubs in Riga only. Right now it's like maybe 5, 6 towns, cities that have their clubs, and yeah, it's definitely growing. We see we are not a lot, like maybe 100 active arm wrestlers, maybe a little bit more, but the quality is really good. We have a lot of new talent coming up, and I think our methods are working very, very well, and yes, hopefully it grows. It can become something like in Kazakhstan, where it's pretty national and global over there, and yeah, we need to encourage kids, youth to do sports, and hopefully arm wrestling, is something they can do.
What are your goals in arm wrestling? Like, do you have any goals? You're world champion already, so
Yeah.
What keeps you going? Like, what keeps you motivated to train hard every morning?
So I've always set myself like small goals. First year I wanted to win novice. Next year I wanted to win amateur, and with every competition, just complete small steps to the bigger goal you have set for yourself. And yeah, I've done that ever since. Always wanted to be better, be the best I can be. And hopefully at the end of the day, it leads me to championships and stuff like that. But yeah, what keeps me going now is just getting another one, getting more matches, more titles, as much as I can get, and yeah, just rack up wins under my belt, and don't mean to stop anytime soon. So in Latvia we mostly train with weights. and maybe spar. Usually spar at least once a week. So for me, as I've been training like mostly alone because I live so far from everyone else, I had to find a way how to utilize weights better, and yeah, I'm used to training with weights mostly, so I do up to 5-6 times a week weight training, and then 1 week at least, 1 time a week at least, we do sparring on table. So I would say 80% weights and 20% table work.
How many times do you train in a day with weights? 3 times, twice? You don't want to
No,
get
just
anything.
1 time a day is enough,
Just once a day? 2 hours some days? Maybe longer?
2-3 hours usually takes training session, We don't do like Bulgarians, like 3 times a day, 4 times a day, 5 times a day, You just 1 time is enough, just quality quality training, and yeah.
Okay.
Like I train everything. Jordan's laughing. I train everything, yeah, but it depends, You can do side pressure very different ways. Like classical, I think my best was like close to 90 kilos from high cable with a rolling handle on table. 80, 90 kilos, something like that, when I was preparing for Lachlan or Europeans last year. But yeah, I have many records. Just just so many movements you can do. It's pretty hard to name all of them.
So you're a big fan of rope pull-ups, right? You do a lot of rope pull-ups almost every
Yeah,
day. Some
yeah.
rope work.
Yeah, I love rope. I think it works your hand really well. You can use different grips. You can do different exercises. You can put rope on cable machine. Do rows, do bicep curls with the rope. 1 arm, 2 arms. Under grip, overhand grip, whatever. Obviously, can do pull-ups as well, statics, rope climbing. Yeah. Since I started doing rope more, like I feel my hand got much stronger, my grip. Yeah, so I think rope is one of the best tools you can use for arm wrestling. Yeah, everything you can think of, just the ways you can work your hand and your fingers. If you want to train more hook, you do underhand pull-ups to hit the bottom 2 fingers more. For top row, it will be overhand, maybe with a little bit of pronation added to the pull-up. And yeah, you can put it anywhere, as I said, on cables, low cable, high cable. You can do bicep curls, you can do triceps. Yeah, it's a very versatile and very great tool you can use.
What's your record on pronation lift? Like just off the ground or off the static pronation lift? Like you lock your pronation?
I usually do dynamic pronation, so with the loop or the thumb on table. So I've done that with like close to 70 kilos, I think. Yeah, around 60, 70 kilos for dynamic, and maybe close to 60 for statics. Yeah, we have Yordan here. Pavlo at the end of the July. Yordan, it's tough to predict. He's a really good hook puller. Very hard to top roll him, and he gets inside really well. And you rarely see him getting top rolled or his hand opened. So it will be a good challenge for me. We've been trying to set this match like for a couple of years, I think. Couldn't meet in Europe, Why not meet in Canada instead? So yeah, it will be very like interesting match for me as well. To test myself. I feel good, Maybe I'm not like I wouldn't say like I'm at my best like ever, but I'm healthy, feeling fine. All the angles feel tight, and against Pavlo, I think I'm a pretty big favorite at this point, and I don't know, probably feeling pretty confident against Pavlo match and 50-50 against Yordan.
Okay, let's see. Good luck. What's your favorite food? If you had to choose one.
I like simple food, like I like steak, meat, like basically. Could eat some burgers as well, but steak meat is my go-to probably.
There's no Latvian special food?
I like sushi a lot as well, but Latvians like it's potatoes and stuff, you know, everything. Potatoes, meat, sausage, some stuff like that. Because we don't like, we have some foods, but it's hard to explain. But yeah, we don't have like something special Latvian cuisine.
If you had to choose 5 favorite arm wrestlers, like it's favorite, not like top 5, just your favorite 5 arm wrestlers.
First probably would be Jānis Amoliņš, so my coach when I started arm wrestling and mentor until this day still. So he's someone who I looked up to and asked for advice if I need something. John Bruzenk, I think, Devan, who else? Dennis is cool.
One more.
And I don't know. Who else? Probably say Jerry.
Jerry?
Jerry, yeah, Jerry's very cool.
Yeah, I saw him after.
Very funny, yeah. We were hanging out with him in after pools and we were a bit drunk, but yeah, he's very funny.